Michigan, they play at USC this weekend. And they play Washington. They play at Michigan State. So a rivalry game to round out the old October slate for the Wolverines. But the reason why October is so crucial for the Maize and Blue, man, what are we playing for against Ohio State is my big question. October will determine that. If you go ahead and lose, the game against USC and Washington, sitting there at 9-3 if you beat Michigan State when you head to Columbus, because spoiler alert, November, outside of the Ohio State game for Michigan, not all that much to get your blood boiling about, to keep it a buck here. But if you go ahead and just split USC and Washington, ideally you beat both, you just split USC and Washington. Show up in that game against Ohio State at your place. We talked about it all offseason long. If you're a Michigan fan, you say, JD, just get us to that game against Ohio State, lock the gates with 2 losses, and we're a playoff team. All right. Now, what that would require, I think, if you're a Michigan fan, if you're watching your team every single Saturday, living and dying with them, you need a little bit of extra growth there from Bryce Underwood. I'm not saying Bryce Underwood hasn't still grown from that Oklahoma game all the way till now, but every holiday when you see that aunt, maybe she's weird, maybe she's not, but she looks at you in every single holiday. Even if you see her, every other year, every year, she always says, "You look so grown up." How long has it been? It's been 1 year. I'm a year older. Like, what do you mean? You need those moments, though, with Bryce Underwood against Washington, against USC, down the stretch here. Bryce, you look so grown up. You've grown up so much since your first start here at Michigan. You just keep getting better and better. We keep giving you more and more of the offense to roll with, more and more leeway within this system to do what you want to do. Because I said it on our prediction for the USC game. I'll say it again, dude. Bryce Underwood did not come to Michigan to hand the football off. Now, as part of it, nice little part of what Michigan does offensively, but he came there to drop bombs, to deliver the mail, to make Michigan two-dimensional. I did not say he came there to Michigan to make them an air raid offense, but he came to Michigan to complement what they already do, as well as anybody else in college football, which is run the freaking ball. So Michigan, October is crucial for you because it's going to set the table for that rivalry game against Ohio State. And I would love so much, selfishly as a college football fan here, if we could get that Ohio State game for Michigan to be back like it was in 2023 and 2022, where it's like, all right, playoff stakes here. And I would be a little bit surprised if that was the situation for Ohio State based on how they're looking right now. I don't know. It's college football. Crazy things happen all the time. But I would love so much if we got that set up between those two teams in a elimination game. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not saying I want to see Ohio State and Michigan in a spot where only one of them makes the college football playoff. But even if it's just for one side, even if it's just like, hey, Michigan, you're 9-2. If you lose, you're not in the playoff. If you do, if you win, rather, you make it in. That would be a lot of fun. But to go back to my point here, Michigan, October is huge for you because if you walk into that game 9-2 against Ohio State, it's because of this month.